I'm gonna try this new microphone. I'm gonna go over Kimura's. You may or may not know them. Brady, you can jump in because it's gonna be good for you. So, do you know what a Kimura is? Okay. Brady, you know the difference between Kimura and Americana? Okay, cool. So generally, it's a shoulder lock. And what it is if your hand is up here and I'm the person defending and you're attacking, it's a shoulder lock, but everybody thinks it's an elbow lock. So if my hand's up above my head or above my shoulder, it's an Americana. And I think of it high five America because it took me a couple of years to figure out the difference. Kimura is when it's below. Okay. But it's still the same locking mechanism on the shoulder. So when we're in side control, if I can control this arm, I can weave into what's called Americana. I'm gonna use you as an example. If you can lay down for me. So I break it down real simple every time. So it doesn't matter if you've heard me say this before, because you've probably heard me say this before, and it doesn't matter. So if you think of the shoulders as a line, linear, if his elbow is coming out straight from his elbows coming out in a perpendicular, this right here, he's got range of motion. You got tight shoulders. I forgot about that. Most muscular people have less range of motion, so that means you're able to tear up this cartilage, or the muscle will start to stretch to the point where they'll tap from pain compliance. But I'm trying to pin the wrist down. I'll be able to tell. If it hurts, it's already tight for him. If you lift the elbow, he should have way more range of motion here.
I did that for 9 months of physical therapy.
Right. So if you've had any shoulder stuff, you know. But the whole thing is, you could do this on a lot of people. And I'd say 95% of people, females, kids, man, but the moment, I'm gonna do this slow. All right? All right. The moment I lower this elbow below this perpendicular point, does that hurt if I push it down? Right there?
There.
Okay, so it's already tight enough. So what I would normally do is I would pin the back of his knuckles down here, almost like a paintbrush, and I try to elevate, and he's gonna feel a crank here. So what I do is when I get to this position, my mechanics is I get my lock, which I'll show, and then I'm side crunching to bring his elbow into his pistol belt. And then I'm pinning this, I'm keeping this down all the time, and I'm just elevating my elbow to come up. It's gonna be hard to see. Is that one any looser than this one, or they're both kind of? They're both kind of tight. So it doesn't matter.
I need to do some stretching apparently.
No, you're good. You're good. This would be a good stretch for you because I'm not going to do it hard.
Yeah.
So in the side control, I was talking about knee connection, elbow through the hip connection. If I'm underhooking the head, I can't do this move. So I'm kind of first controlling to cook this guy. I'm holding him to control. Brady's real good at framing. He's really good at pushing on the head or framing with his elbow. So he's going to be a good partner, not defend right now, just to show this. So I get here, trying to keep this elbow and thigh connection. My elbow's going through his body. I'm not bear hugging him. So if I bear hug, he's going to roll to his left, and then I'm just going to have to post and not lose my position. Otherwise, I'm going to be like a turtle shell. I'm going to roll right over. If I do get caught in that position, just fucking halo. I'm still on top. Like I tell you, you being taller, fucking just always don't lose your position. If you sprawl, I'm not moving fingertip to toe. I'm going to try. That makes sense, right? Okay. So what I'm doing for this setup is here, boom, go to this. I'm showing you this so you know this one, but we're not going to actually do this one. From here, this hand that's closest to the head comes up. I engage the ear with my elbow and I make a connection. So I'm trying to get his head to go here, so I'm compromising the spine. Once I do this, I'm using my head on his chest. I'm trying to get this. Sometimes what they'll do is they'll frame here. So I'll have to put my hand up here. I'll push with this one just to get that. So once I get this, I got this elbow to wrist connection. If he tries to fight it and I'm trying to pin it to the mat, I'm not over committing so that he sweeps me. I'm keeping my elbow and knee still going through his neck into my armpit knee, if that makes sense. Just making a connection. So if he tries to move around and sprawl, still connecting to the hips. But as soon as he moves, I'm going either palm up or palm down. I like going palm up and crawling up this way. Some people like going on the mat and crawling this way. Doesn't really matter. What I'm trying to do is get over here. This is already going to be tight on him, I can tell. Good. But you see how my wrist is compromised here? I'll show you later in a bit. My wrist is bent. I want my wrist straight. Sorry.
Good.
So what I'm going to do, what I would normally do is what you just saw me do is crank his wrist out, and that gives him less torque to focus. But I'm going to be nice, and I'm going to actually start over here. What I'm saying is I'm going from here to there, but I'm not going to do that for him right now. Once I get,
You wanna twist his wrist with your wrist, or does that matter at all?
you'll see when I get here, I'm going to show you the finishing and I'll show you the gripping again.
Okay.
Once I get here, I'm trying to stay based on my elbows, try not to sprawl or get too committed over here. I'm going to side crunch, bring his wrist to my chest, and I'm bringing it all in tight. I'm bringing it all in tight. And then once I get in tight, you can tell he's already tapping. His elbow's below his shoulder. This one stays down. This elbow goes up. And it gives you a nice little crank. And I'll do it to you on your better shoulder.
It actually would probably help my shoulder. My shoulders, they over tighten
It helps.
Every time we do this, like, yeah, that's a good stretch.
So yeah,
therapy.
You got to be cognizant that you could do it too quickly and you could hurt a person. So I'll get you to lay down. I'll do your left arm.
It'd probably be better on this.
Is it? Okay, whichever one.
I'll tell you if it hurts.
I'm going to do both. I'll balance it out. But so this is the Americana. I just want to review it so you understand that. But a lot of times people don't want to give that up because that's what everybody goes for. Usually wrestlers, law enforcement, military, because we like to stay on top. They're going to see that one. But I love the Kimura. So I'm here, controlling. You're trying to frame. I come over here. Boom. Once I get to this connection, I'm reverse motorcycle gripping. You're feeling that tension goes in. So yeah, I'm kind of cranking your wrist and your forearm with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bringing it in, side crunch.
Oh yeah. No.
But if you see my wrists are like this, and I always try to emphasize bicep curl like a bodybuilder, right? I never go to do anything like this. Like, let me get my, right? I'm trying to get that. So when I get here, we always end up doing this, and then we use our thumb. But that prevents me because all I'm trying to do is, it leaves the natural opening. What I'm really trying to do is hook around and not let them get it out that way. So their avenue of escape is going to be that way, but I don't want that. I want this. So once I make this connection, I've got this wrist. I can roll my thumbs forward, and I roll that.
Is there any benefit, like grabbing lower and then straighten it, like as far as the submission?
So think of the end of the fulcrum, the end of the lever. You're going to have more power at the end. And plus you have a natural little groove right here where the wrist meets the hand. So I don't feel that there is an advantage here, and I'll show you. You don't even have to move. If I grab your forearm, which most people do to control, if you just see how my thumb is, roll your hand towards the direction of my thumb, and then pull your elbow straight back. So your escape would be that, boom, right? But now if I get here, do it again, boom. And if I get here and you try to pull.
Yeah. I do that in my kid all the time.
Right, so twist and pull.
Yeah.
In the gi, you would do that too. Some people say roll towards the thumb. Try it. Rolling, I don't like that one as much. No, I don't feel like I do that one, so if you grab me, I'll put the forearm. I got to be cognizant which way his thumb is. Roll into it doesn't do as much. I could still do it, but I don't want to twist and then lift my elbow up. Yeah. I want to twist, boom. I'm a goofball. You guys might appreciate this. I think of Spider-Man whenever I'm doing jiu-jitsu and I keep my elbows in tight.
I'll never not be able to.
I get it. But these visuals.
You come at me now, and you're like,
so the moment you start going for my wrist and you grab my wrist, boom. Yeah. I'm not doing this. Boom, because the moment I do this, if you bow out. Yeah, so if you bow out that elbow, that's what I'm looking for. And I got a little ledge here. So if I go here and let's say you bow your elbow out, I'm gonna grab right there, your tricep connects to that bone. And the moment you start feeling that, you're like, oh, what the fuck's he doing? All I got is my middle index finger on there, or my middle finger, right? So if you do that and you pull this and I bow this elbow out, boom. So a little bit higher, you're gonna feel like where the bone connects to the tricep. That's what you're looking for. But you're really just doing like a rock climber grip, okay? So same thing with you. If you see me bow out with my elbow at any time, go ahead and grab me. I want you to, instead of grabbing the elbow, I want you to feel that little tricep where it meets the bone. You feel that bone? There? Yeah. And you can do it with these two fingers, but you're really trying to do a rock climber grip, but it's really the emphasis on these two fingers. And all you I can do it in marathon.
Yep, feel it. Good. Rotate. I'm trying to get his head, his hand on the back of his head. Shoulder and shoulders. So, shoulder or delta. Once I make a connection here, I roll my thumb forwards. Once I feel like I've extended my knuckles forward as far as I can, I roll forward to feel that pinch. Forearm, my forearm. Blades are going to bicycle. So I'm going to do this. You just, I can't stand facing something like that. Yeah. Pinch, jiggle, bring it up, and I rotate. So, if I don't face the elbow, pinch, go forward, rotate, I'm rotating my shoulders. I'm not trying to extend my arms. Connecting my torso. Move down. I get this. It extends the arm straight out to avoid this. I get it down here, and I try to get it down. It's the same mechanism. My back is resting. My arm is over your shoulder. So I move over and get my arm over, and I squeeze it back. If I see over here, you can try to roll me and move my position. I'll have my wrists locked in. So, boom. So, should I move his elbow up or down, north or south?
His elbow, eventually you're going to move it up. So first you need to roll it into yourself.
Right, boom, up, sorry. So you can see it's already compromised everything. This one down, you should elevate this elbow a little bit. But down here you can move a little bit more. So, we're just going to practice doing the Kimura from standing, then we'll lay down and do it with control. But if anything, I'll use that to threaten and not change. And then the bottom arm is going to So we'll just simulate. I'll with you, use my gun, and then with my gun, I'm in this. Okay? I'm simulating I got it, but I'm not. We'll see if this hand. It feels virtually slow to die. Come in, on the shoulder, bend his arm. Push over. Try to bend his arm. Not trying to reach down. Bend his arm. Look at this. Roll. Chicken the elbow. Reach for my elbow. Can't fight it back. You can't. We'll just say yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry, left hand. Again. I'm going to go to the down holster. Right here. Once you connect, I want this thumb going over my wrist. Okay. Now straighten out your wrist. Roll your knuckles forward and reverse motorcycle throw. Perfect. Yeah. Now bring your left elbow and pinch down to my shoulder. Your left elbow's coming into my body. This elbow. You're pinching into your floating ribs from my body. Yeah. Now what I want you to do is like keep that. And try to get the palm of the back of my head. Slowly rotate with your shoulders. Pinch my shoulder with your left elbow. Okay. Now rotate my hand to the back of the head. Pinch with your right elbow, roll your elbow forward, throw your thumb over here, roll your elbow in reverse forward, I'm looking for the reverse throttle, pinch my shoulder with your right elbow, pinch, and now rotate the palm of my hand back to my elbow down. So if you're just setting your hands on, bring your hands closer to you. Pinch your elbows close, now rotate my hand back to my head. Rotating your shoulder, you're setting your hands on, rotate this shoulder. Like you're punching your left hand. There you go. It's good. Keep going. Push your hand. I'll take it back. Keep going. Keep going. I'm tight, but I got this elbow, you're just running in the chicken wing back. Then rotate.
Like that.
You don't have to rotate. All you can do is rotate your shoulders. So once
You got it down here.
so once you get here, there's no longer any need to keep rotating the person. Just okay. You're connected. You're rotating the shoulder. So when I get here, once that fully rolled forward, that's as far as I can go with my arm, something like that. I'm no longer trying to rotate my knuckles forward. I'm not pushing it. I'm rotating the shoulders. He's not going to bend over to compensate. And so from the side, from side control, when I get that, I will mount it. More. What I want to show you guys is one that's a little bit more. Trying to keep this way up and show you.
I feel like that's a natural one to like, I think maybe I'm wrong, but like someone's gonna try to roll like you out of it. It's like almost like a setup thing. I don't really feel like, I feel there's too much mobility, at least when you're standing, maybe on the ground.
Yeah, it's way different.
So it is different on the ground. That's why I want to show you one from standing, which you probably have to go a little bit. With that coaster, if I come into the haircut, come into and I kind of put on my waist. Okay. So it's counterintuitive to do this. If I can do this, I'm going to try to swing over. Boom. Okay. And he's still taking me down. He's still going to be driving at the wall. Right? I'm at a loss. But sometimes when they try to come in a little bit lower, and you can catch it, that's good, right? Because I'm trying to get down low, I think I'm the wrestler or whatever. You're going to probably get a spot, so you're going to try to bear it, and it's not going to be over your elbows. So if I come in, whichever hand you get, they don't expect you to do a counter rotation, right? So I'm going to show you what it looks like without partner. I'm going to show you guys an overhead toss, which looks dynamic. And once you get it down, all it is a pistol squat. Yes, a pistol squat. Pistol squat.
The one with that.
It's a one-legged, I mean, it's a one-legged squat, but it's not like I can't get it balanced and do the whole thing. If you can't do it, don't worry about it. I'm going to show it to you, and then you'll know it's there. So if I get somewhere in Kimura, what I end up doing is driving into that, and then I kind of hop forward to squat. I'm so that Kimura. So I kind of go from this position, hop forward, kind of backward. And it looks like I'm doing something really dynamic, but yeah, so all it is like I maintain that core control. I haven't let go of this, but now I'm in what's called a T-Kimura. So I'm more worried right now that he land on his head without touching his head. So you have to stay there. But my biggest thing is, he's going to be so freaked out. I'm getting the throw. He went from, I'm taking this fucker down, to holy shit, I'm in trouble. So there's a lot of things you can do from here, but just working on that takedown, that top, to kind of defense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, it makes sense in my head. Like, when we're doing that, I feel like there's a takedown. Like, somebody's going down. Like, you're not going to just stand up or, you know.
The unskilled or the lower skilled person is going to go from this to body lock. But now that you've got this control, it doesn't matter. So what I outside leg. So whatever side comes to the outside leg. I want you to think of taking a step in. You're almost loading on this, and you're bringing your ass up. You bring your ass up. So elevate. This is all you're doing. So you're really getting under my hips. Boom. More. I step to get his hips. My hips are under his hips. And then I drop.
Okay.
I'll be okay. This feels more natural.
So the step in on your thumbs on.
Yeah.
So you got this connection, and you go on this little fight. I decided very good do. So I want you to take a step with your right leg, and now you're going to get off this one. All your weight's going to bend your right leg, and you're just going to squat your ass down.
Okay.
You're ready, right?
Yeah. Go there. Get in a stick position. You maintain this more, you're good. And that seems a lot more complicated than it is.
No, it's almost natural.
It is.
I just, I don't want to roll.
No, and that's the whole thing is you gotta do it slow. So I just show you what the Kimura was, so you gotta Then we're gonna do this because this is more natural, like it's not a jiu-jitsu, it's jiu-jitsu. It's judo, it's all this stuff. This is like street fighting too.
Yeah, it's natural.
So you're gonna do this to me? Doesn't matter. Boom, but you're good Kimura, so you're gonna try it, I'm fighting you. Now your outside leg steps past my ankle, and all you're working on that, and you drop your ass. Don't bring your head down, I want you to curl your head, tuck the chin. Okay? And I want you to just bring your ass straight down. It's all on your left. You can frown on my head. You got a corner, I'm stuck. There's a lot of shit you can do.
Yeah.
So all I want to do is just practice this sit down a couple times. It comes from either the air hugging or from a failed single leg. So if we come in for a single leg, you have to do two really well. You got it. Cool. No problem. I'm good. Yeah. It's kind of there everywhere. So if you come in for a shot or something, you come in bear hugging. And I'm being gentle with it, letting it go, because I don't want to tweak your shoulder as we're going. But it's such a dynamic deal. All I'm doing is boom, boom. I'm figuring out where you're at, taking a step. Using your weight. If I can land on top, cool, but I usually end up at T-point. Good morning. You're good. So I'm going over Kimuras, and Kimura has a takedown there. So, just as a quick review, you come in there, boom, boom. Sorry, I'm good. I just looked at you. Okay, wait.
I feel like I was right on your face with my head.
Stay start.
Did I do anything wrong? Like, what did I do wrong?
No, we're just gonna get you rolling to get you feeling. You can kick your legs up and over. So because I know where his head is, right? His head's on this side, I have to do this side. I can't reach across the body and I can watch my arm goes close to this. Boom. I'm gonna, my outside leg's gonna step. I'm rolling forward, and I'm kicking my legs back, and I'm tucking my tummy in.
Okay.
What you did, which is fine, you can roll on top, but because you can't be here, you're not really good. You can be on top. But what I did is I elevated my knees, went down, and came into position. And I'm going to come back in here, simulate as if I went through your wrist, or your gun, and I see clamp there. Or if I went from the field takedown, I don't know if I can do it. So you're seeing a lot of different applications. But once you do the takedown, if you do that to somebody, you're probably in control. Right? You want to do some bars, you want to do some asphalt, you want to do some snow. So this is something like, you got a young guy, he's really coming in hard. He charges, your takedown is your immediate reaction.
And what I like about it is I'm thinking that tomorrow, somebody steps on, I'm here. I don't have to go down. He's the only shot he's got, he's coming here. But as he moves away, I mean, I can touch this. You make it like stop. It's fine. Yeah, that was actually a decent one.
I know that's a big stretch. So let's do these a couple of times and we'll rotate the body. So 2 each partner. And then we'll do a series of 3. So you'll start. You start. Okay. 1 and 2 and 2. So doesn't matter if you want to do the same arm, you just get a rep and the alternating arm together. Take a penetrating step with that outside leg a little bit. There you go. And now, pistol squat. Almost like you're squatting thing. Beautiful. See? That's how you can follow his roll. You can kind of let him roll so you can let him.
Yeah, I saw myself. When I was with you, I was like, if I can keep rolling, I can get on top of it. But then I was like, that's not.
There's another position that we would do that, but don't even worry about that. We're just doing more control. There's take that penetrating step with that outside step. I think he was good.
One of the things that I noticed that you did well was you started in and gripped around here. And then once you locked in here, got that, switched your thumb back in, which is
Before you came here, I forgot to.
Good
but you did the right thing.
Right.
And I noticed you were doing the right thing. I'm crazy if you're doing the right thing.
You're a spear guy, right?
Yeah, you're gonna body lock him, or you're gonna go for his gun and go for his purse. Outside step, outside leg. Pistol squat on your outside leg. If you want to rep that, I'm not going to I think you got that. So this is a good one to know in self-defense, but like I said, are you do it outside, are you doing it bar, are you doing ring or probably not.
I think too, like something that I didn't think about things this far, but like it's really important for you as the actor with Kimura to roll your head too. You don't want to back going on here, and then all of a sudden you got it more.
Because you're asleep.
And so a lot of this comes into, he's really good at using more control. When we're in a position, he gives me the side control, he goes to the seat, or whatever. When we start getting some more, you're going to start seeing these corners everywhere. You go to north, south, more, you can be nice, like you can be, and you can start controlling, or you can teach that by squatting on my face and stop. Now, fuck, he has a Kimura. Boom. Right? Or you can go to back control, you can sit down and take that back. Or you go high triangle like he was to do. He's got so much control there. But everything is contingent on this Kimura, which I will see from both guard, he goes from my pistol, boom, kick it to the up, from half of he's put his hand on the mat like a dummy. But I'm not always trying to finish it. Now that he's going to sprawl his hip, I got no torque. I'm more powerful here. And his defense from this Kimura is to immediately posture up and limp arm out and cross face me with this powerful arm across my face. That's his immediate reaction. Boom. Let's say I get this connection. Bring his hand to his heart. I no longer can torque this out. I'm going to smash my shoulder that's elevated to the mat. And now he's going to figure out somewhere to free his legs or free his arm. But you can already hear by the way I'm talking. I've lost all my positions with on my side and the position.
As you start taking them, as soon as you feel that threat, as soon as you start getting hit with them, your first reaction is almost always going to be able to grip yourself, because then it can't go away. When you don't have that, your thigh, your belly, your waist, crotch, buck, and anything is like suck. But
he's really good at defending, so if I do get this from here, he's really good at hugging my hips. If I get here, I can't do anything. What I want him to do is give me some space, start defending this more. I'm going to kick my feet out. I'm going to roll them out. So it looks real dynamic, but all I really did was, if I didn't half guard, boom, he's fighting, he's defending. He doesn't hug my hips. See my hands out. I can ride a Kimura, and I just force it. So if the hand comes out in training, and I'm watching, this hand's out and he's done, he's still trying to defend, just hold it right there. Don't force or roll because you're going to break their arm. And they don't know how to say it. A good practitioner, once I see this go here, I just hold it. I'm not hurt the side. If he's going to be a good slugging partner, he'll tie it here or something. And I'm trying to connect his chest to his shoulder. And I'm trying to roll him over. I never let go of this anymore. So again, if he reacts and sticks up or turns away or he turns into his shoulder, I'm chasing back. If he turns away, I'm going up to that teabag position. That's just a side of the arm. But this is all more of this, what I'm trying to emphasize, hold on. The moment we do this and start letting go and control, you got so much control.
Is there any defense other than the posture out of the form?
For him?
Yeah.
So, with.
Because as obviously I can't contain all that. I'm just thinking once you get that grip, conserve energy, and make a mistake. And
I'm showing you natural because there's so much that we go into mind.
right.
All of this is contingent upon more control. Watch your face when I say something and read my nose. And any submission or any attack, the best defense is not good.
Yeah.
So if you set up a kill zone, if you set up a kill box behind here or whatever, or the drunk at the bar, while I'm at the bar, the best way to avoid that is don't get caught in the setup. So I'm giving you all the setup. Wrist control. Arm goes over the shoulder. My hands have to join. All of those points along here and connected, your defense should be hand. So a lot of times, and an example of this is when people say back control, we say, okay, I want you to hand fight when you start from this position. No, in a real scramble, he's going to tuck his chin, you keep the elbows in tight. And even if we're starting, his hand fighting starts right here.
Right.
But in jiu-jitsu, because we're training, we go, okay, start hand fighting here. No, for real, he's not.
Yeah.
This is the role, this is the inside, we're in a real fight. We don't start hand fighting the guy that puts his hands and be like, hey bro, I don't want to trouble, we're worried with him. So his defense for my core, tries to throw a single box. It's right here. He already knows what I'm going for. I'm trying to compromise his elbow. The more I push, the more he reaches over. When he reaches over, I'm trying to hit his wrist. Then he's going to counter with a cross. I'm trying to get inside, and I need to get that more. He's not letting me. He doesn't have to whip arm out, because he never lets me get control. So his hand fighting isn't like from here going, oh shit, he's got it more. He's more like, no. And sometimes if they are like body locking you and they're flattening you, there's a little scoop I like to do. Is like put the elbow and I'll scoop it up like an ice cream scoop. Once I get this here, the wrist is there. So I'm trying to get this elbow. And I can't get it because he's nice and strong, he's hugging me. So fine, I'm trying to get that elbow. I don't have the wrist yet, but I want the elbow to the wrist. But all of this is just showing you how powerful the Kimura is. stand up, you can do this. I wouldn't just pull out my ass. But you can see that if we do this in this position, you can go over the Kimura. You get the Kimura, but right here, and I start driving it. You can do the same thing. You know? And it's the same as the stand up. One of the things I was on my knees. You roll me over. We'll practice that. He gets the Kimura, I think I'm strong, I'm push it. So raise the sack hand, side control, and the Kimura. You can feel it. Tuck your chin. Jump in there with John, get on top now with Brendan. I want you, John, I want you to feel it first. You're good. Doesn't matter. Tuck your chin. Now get to run them on this. Let me stay here and hang out and do whatever the hell.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking the whole time.
We're not doing it. Sorry, you just go slow. You get more, and which way you're going.
So he comes down.
You do the right side there. It's like that. Left elbow and rotate your hips.
Right.
Oh, that's what I meant.
What?
Slow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. So let me see.
No, it's fine.
There's a control. You didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
I was ready for it.
Otherwise, I kept looking for you to tuck your head.
You did.
I was already touched.
Okay.
So here's the difference. When I come across, all right, I got to come back.
I didn't see what it was, but I believe you did.
What is that?
Yeah, it's not I'm going to show you.
I'm not gonna. So I went nice and steady pressure until we went, right? You go. You look.
Yeah. I was just thinking, you're a big guy. I don't want you to get stuck on your head.
I won't.
Yeah.
And if I do, I'll pat. You're okay. This is part of the, we're going to move nice and slow and easy.
Yeah.
So that we're building muscle memory and we don't hurt anyone.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming. I had time to jump. Oh shit.
Was that
No, it's that he went from 0 to yeah.
Yeah, no. So this all comes from the connection and doing this hips over the shoulder. So yeah.
Right.
So it's just, I'm just saying nice and easy pressure. It's fine. Your shoulder's good. It's just.
You didn't do anything. You're good.
I'm just, no, you're fine.
Yeah.
That's the thing that, you know, we have to keep everything nice and easy.
I thought, and I hear you, from my perspective, I was like, I want to roll him good, so he doesn't get stuck. And like,
I understand.
He's going to elevate his hips.
What I'm telling you
Yeah.
is that
Go slow.
we're moving things nice and slow. If we get stuck, then we'll stop. We'll go back and go, all right, we'll go faster.
Okay.
It's easier to go faster
Yeah.
than it is to fix the shoulder. So,
Get the core grip. Thumbs forward, right? Reverse motorcycle grip. Now bring my forearm to your chest. Bring that. So now what I want you to do is just rotate your shoulders. Left shoulder to your left. That's as slow as you can go.
Okay.
And I know it feels like you need to go faster. But right now, once you get that slow, smooth,
I just hip thrusted him. He's heavy.
if you look like you're getting on, you feel it, you're gonna call.
Yeah.
That's why rather than go with one of us, then you just go with each other because
Well, I'm glad.
very strong. And he's immediately going to go, I'm not like that. And then one of you going
and that's cool.
Yeah.
it's not, there's nothing wrong.
Look, I'm not upset about it. The reason I'm saying this is, one, I knew it was coming, so as soon as you wait, it's like, oh, yeah, we're doing that. I was ready for that to happen. I was saying it because I don't want you to, in a row, go, yeah! And it's like the shoulder goes.
I've got 14 incisions on this. So I get it. I'm not trying to hurt you.
I know.
I didn't think you were, and I didn't take it as if you were.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm just warning you that that's the thing.
It's a very vulnerable position.
This is the difference. In the Army, we would go 100% every time, and a sergeant wouldn't probably record it. But we're going straight from downs, right? But being that we want you guys to train every day and not sit on the side of the mat or be at home all this run, we're trying to emphasize safety. It's not a big deal.
And again, I didn't take it as if you were trying to hurt me. I know you weren't trying to hurt me. It's not a big deal. You're all good. I think great.
Rolling quick so he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, I understand.
We get it.
I understand. Like I said, we're all good, man. I'm just, the only reason I want it is that when someone's not ready for it, this is why we do all of our submissions. And it's something that I'm teaching my own kids is that for whatever reason, people think if I do this thing fast, then absolutely I'm killing it. That shows that I'm really, really good. When exactly, it's the exact opposite. If I can do this thing slowly, you know it's coming. You can't stop me. Good fucking luck. That's when that's the skill.
So let's think of this like, if you shoot pistols, rifles, so thinking of a pistol, we want to emphasize bringing it out quickly, right? Not haphazardly. But everything else is like, you're not pulling that trigger until you're set. So once you get this muscle memory down, you dry fire, you're not dry fire, as soon as you punch out, you should be pulling your trigger as soon as you extend. You're already eyes on target. I'm shooting center mass, and I'm pulling my trigger as soon as I get to the extend. I'm going to get on that base, I'm stable, I'm not running, I'm not off filter, I'm not. So you're pulling that trigger, but what you're bringing out of the holster quickly is the command. Does that make sense?
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I know what I did.
Hey.
Yeah.
No, but it's a
My thought process was thrusting quick so you didn't
Yeah.
stop.
You're not the only one. I was also one. And it's this is the point. And it will happen at times where you're like, I thought I was going slower than that, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then that's it. No, everybody knows that. No, you're good, man.
I thought I was going really slow.
You're fine.
Here's the nuance between Brendan and I've slowed down. He slowed down last year. When he was going quick, initiating more and being more aggressive, is what we were having a discussion last week. I get to the point where I'm almost stalling, but then he controls me, so my inhibition to initiate gets me stuck with him. Because he's got to get control. But he slowed down before when he's like, oh, I don't have to rush. Now you got control. Now you got like 5 options. You're like, I got him, I know I got him. So I'm stalling a little too much, but he's stalling just right. that's the me. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's me. So let's do it. Roll your knuckles forward to your left, your right wrist. Yeah, that. Bring both your hands to your chest. That's gonna bring my hand to your chest. Now connected. Now initiate that roll. And the way you're getting at is my head is coming down, my hips are coming in. Right. So more emphasis on the control. Body and power.
Right.
You want to try that instead?
Yeah, sure. That'd be great.
When I saw you do it, it was great, but I didn't know why he was calling it, and I understood. You're good.
I didn't roll in that. I was rolling in that. So what I did was like I got here, and I didn't pull this in like that. I didn't do that and roll him like that. I did with my leg. I did that, which is what shot me. Yeah.
We're just doing it.
No,
There's a difference. I come in, speak it, you can try out things. Shoot somebody. I come in, right. I've already got it. That's right. So why would I can't pull out? Right. I'm gonna drive you to see watch it over. Yeah. There's a big hole here. You shouldn't see this. We're all starting to
What I did was, like we were going, we did all these scissors and bridges, the whole thing, and I connected it. And this is, you don't have to do that. myself, once you're so right, because like once you're in, to get it over is way hard.
Once I think this is so it's more like there's some.
But there's like, yeah, I know, but like, so like, what I'm saying is, if I don't do it, if I lock in, see that pressure that puts on that thumb, it's way harder, because I'm not gonna want to give this up. So I'm trying to like, and then I almost lose your wrist. So it's like there's a burst in there when you come around, like you said, where you're like, what? And
So much more time.
yeah.
I can feel it. I can feel when you don't have it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. There's like, so I do this is like how I did concert. Because there was like everything was surprising, right? Surprising technique. So there was a little burst. Yeah. And so like that's how I see this is like oh you know, the burst is there. That's the burst.
That's exactly.
And then you're just chilling. And because the burst like it's over.
Yeah. Any questions? There's a lot. We covered a lot. That's good. It's all just some. Yeah, that's what. Rolling? Yeah. I might not know how to get cauliflower in the training and I'll see.
It's not doing gearbox. It sounds funny. Everybody gets cauliflower and just catch the random elbow and knee. Smack in the face with the foot.
How many short rolls? 15-second intervals.
Yeah.
So are we supposed to focus on anything or?
So, you don't know a whole lot of stand up, flat, up, sit down, start going. Yeah, start around. Don't worry about that instruction. Trying to save his player because I hate mosquitoes more than I dislike spiders.
So what was the defense we talked about? You missed the left one. And you're going to smash my shoulder back.
Back around now.
Not that nice. You got it. What you saw? So what am I doing? This hip, and your shoulder with my body.
I didn't know you could do it. I didn't know that. I knew that wrists go together with that. You never showed me that. Look like that. Use this free hand. What's the mat? Yep. I'm trying to hold my hand off. Put your left hand on my face again. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to push my elbow up and over your head. Okay. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Once you sit, I go. No. Because I know it's safer.
Big breath.
Thanks, Mike.
Short on passing his knees, passing his knees. Your top position, get your left knee free when you can, just take that on the side. Your left knee on the inside if you can, when you can. Next, use your body, slow it down, control to our top, just going to the top position. Your job is to find great space, strength, sweeps, mid, or rear guard. You can't do submission for everything I'm down and down, or just maintain top. Yeah, 40 seconds. A little lower. Control posture, control this, you can better facing posture.
Way too low for it.
Make it like you intend, like you're doing, and do something else.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
You did sit up, sit up. Got one more and keep pushing.
Yeah. The redhead is the hardest. How do know if he's going 30 or 100?
A little bit more.
Sometimes, bro. Put your hand back. Move towards the thumb. Are you going to move over? I'd rather do outnumbered. Spider-Man. Hold that double space, cross face push.